New introduction here. I want to get everybody's attention for what I feel will be a lucrative opportunity. It's the first ever NYSE marijuana IPO. We're making history here, and I feel this is just the first stepping stone in what is going to be the start of many IPOs on both the NASDAQ and the NYSE. I feel we're going to have a marijuana sector and marijuana ETFs in the future, and this is just step number one. If you are familiar with the industry, that's all I have to say. I know you're interested already. If this is new to you, this is going to be, in my opinion, the greatest financial opportunity in our lifetimes. This has never happened before. We have an established tens of billions dollar industry that the floodgates are going to open. It's becoming more and more legitimate legally, and this is just step number one. So Innovative Industrial Properties is the company. The ticker is IIPR. It is a real estate REIT that invests in medical marijuana facilities. And for this IPO, we have a new website, www.mjipo.com. I put together an hour of research video going through the filings, researching the company and the executives, and establishing a game plan, looking at some other IPOs and how they have traded. We're going to have a chat room with live Q&A during that day, Tuesday, November 22nd. And we'll also have the live webcam where I'll be showing our charts, going over, pointing out key support and resistance levels, looking at the volume that's coming in. I'm really looking forward to this opportunity. I hope you will join us. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get into the charts. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a good Thanksgiving. Looking at the daily and weekly time frame for SPY. And we tested this higher low pattern that has been in play now. We have not seen a lower high on the daily time frame in 11 days since the election. So we had a low on Tuesday, 219.73, the low yesterday, 219.75, holding that level by 2 pennies. Really nice job by the bulls to defend that pattern and close up near the high of the day. We closed 9 cents shy of the all-time high on SPY, and we'll see if the bulls can break that level, 220.79, and head up towards 221, 221.50, our next resistance levels. Look at the RSI on the daily. We're right there under 70. Let's zoom out now and look at history. What happened the last time the RSI was up around this level? And that's 6 months. Let's zoom out further. I have not seen the RSI above 70 on the daily time frame for SPY in a very long time. Look at where we reject. So it's worth noting that we could be in for a pullback in the short term because the RSI very rarely gets over 70. Now, we are in blue sky breakout mode, so if there were a time to break 70 for the RSI, this would be it. But looking at the past year, history tells us that consolidation occurs before the RSI gets over 70. So something to be aware of, but I would not be fighting this trend at this point. Need to see a break of the higher low pattern on the daily time frame at the very least for me personally. On the weekly time frame, we can see the upper Bollinger Band is 220.61. 1/2 of a trading day left to go. Volume, we're not going to get much information this week because of the holiday week. And we'll see if we get that bullish MACD cross next week. But it's that upper Bollinger Band and where we close tomorrow that's going to be important. So let's look at SPY on the 5-minute time frame. On Wednesday, we had data come out in the morning, and it was the most bearish reaction we have seen heading into the open since the election. But the bulls held that support, and then from there, it was just higher lows and higher highs all the rest of the day, ending on a strong note like we've seen as a bit of a pattern over the past couple of weeks, ending strong. And again, the RSI on the daily will be important over the next couple of days, as will the higher low pattern. That's what I'm watching most closely, and the hourly 20-period moving average. Looking at that level, we ended with that level at 220.49. So a half day tomorrow, and we're expecting trading and volume to be fairly light. I will see you then, and hope you have a great rest of your day.